Hello everyone, this is Karen Elaine, and I received these watercolor journals from Lightwish, and I am kind of surprised at how nice they are. The papers are really nice. They're not as good as the 140-pound Arches paper, but they do accept watercolor really well. And what I like about them is they have these. I like that you can remove these. They're punched ahead of time, and you can take them out, create in them. I like that. I also like the fact that um, I can cut my own watercolor paper if I want to, and I can get my, have use the color paper that I prefer, and I just punch the holes to match what's in them. But I will definitely show how the paper is in. I'll just do some swatching, but this is one of the styles. I like this with the little flap. I think Lightwish sent me two of them, and I bought one off Amazon, and I wanted to make sure I really liked them, so I did. So this is another style with a little closure here, these little rings are sort of sitting out, but again, you can just put your own watercolor paper in or use the paper that's in the journal. I like this. I think it's great. And then if I wanted to use the paper in some other way, I can always trim off the holes. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just look at this one too. This one was just a landscape, but you can see that these rings it's different. I like the way the closure art is. I think it's nice, but I do love this one because this one has the little area to put notes in, or cards, and a little place for a pen. And you get quite a bit of lots of sheets of paper. And all right, so let me just show you the paper, how it responds. So I'm just going to do maybe I need to do fall leaves. It is fall, so I'm going to do some fall leaves. And I'm using a Lebanzon brush. It's one of my favorite brushes in the world. It's just so beautiful. And it's handmade in Washington, I think. Anyway, so I'll start with a little, just the stem, and then I'll check the responsiveness of the paper on this journal. I'll just go in here, and it is nice. It's got a nice, I think the sizing is good. It has, the tooth is good. It kind of has some obvious, it's not as random, and let's say, as the tooth would be with other brands like Arches, but it's good paper. It's decent. I'm happy with it. Let's see, I'm just gonna make little leaves and just relaxing. It's kind of a swap. I like to do this where I'm just trying out watercolors that I haven't used in a while. I just want to see how they interact with each other, so I just pick up colors out of the palette and then just see how they blend together. But I'm going to pick the warmer colors now because I'm doing a fall leaf thing. And I made the stem way too thick on this, so I'm going to try and see. Let me just see if colors lift. If I can lift that, I don't know. No, it looks like it's on there. It's not going anywhere. Let me see if I can erase. Yeah, I can kind of. So the sizing is pretty good on that paper. I'm just going to let that sit. It's not bad, but yeah, I was able to lift some of that mess there. I'll let that dry and come back to it later. This is just a fun way to just kind of loosen up, and then I just change the direction of my leaves like this. Let's see, I'll go this way. And I'll start with a little, a thin line for the stem, and I just kind of press down on the belly of the brush and then lift. And that's one side. And then maybe I'll do a green on this side. And take the green, and I'm just going to start at the beginning or at the base of the leaf, press down, and then just kind of lift to make that point. And it takes a little practice. You'll get some muscle memory when you start to make these leaves. This one, I'm going to try to fix this because of that little boo-boo. Well, let's just see what we can do. So I'm going to take this brown. It's a pretty opaque brown. This is Roman small, it's Roman SZMAL watercolors. These are our beautiful watercolors, by the way. They are just so pigmented and gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of pretend like that didn't happen up there. There we go. So that kind of covers up that. And then I'm going to take some orange and then bring that right here. So it looks like it was intentional. I'm just covering up that little mistake there. And then I'm going to try to get a nice little thin line for the stem. There we go. There. That's better. So I was able to cover up my mistake there, which is nice. And I'm going to try different, like I mentioned, I'm going to just kind of go on warm colors, fall colors, and let's see, maybe some, back to my yellow here. And going to get the, kind of fill this page with leaves. Okay, so I filled the page pretty much the way I like it. I like the way the paper accepts the watercolor. It's very nice, and it's the weight is good, and I love that I can put this, pick my favorite ones, put them in the journal, or arrange the papers in ways in this journal because of that. These the little rings. That's what makes it really nice. So when that dries, I'll pop it into one of these like that. Now that this is dry, I can go ahead and put it in here. But I love that these open up, so you can just just find the page you want to put it in and just open these up. They open up really easy. Some of those ring binders don't open up easy, but this opens up pretty easy. And if you want to buy one of these, they're available on Amazon, and I have a link in the description below for these. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.